Hello and welcome to another part of Hellblade series. This is Upside Down. This one is a very nice asset. You can see that they put quite a lot of details into it, and the way that you can do such thing is I think that those supports here and here, they're one piece. It's of course split it in modules. Those beams here are another module. Those bars on the top are a third one, and of course the planks are a completely separate module. You can see on some places on the ground there's this like fire burning elements, and it's pulsing, so this is something that you can do inside Unreal, for example, or in any other engine with an emissive. The way that you can do something like this, it's just changing the value of the emissive, so it goes from 0 to 1 and then it goes back, and this is just some mask that they painted on top. I really like how they are adding just small elements, little by little, not overwhelming for you, but it's something that the player can notice and appreciate, that he's going into a different zone or going to a different region. A lot of fire VFXs. You can see that the frame rate that they are playing and also the texture, it's not a super high res. This is normal because you can see that it covers quite a lot of the screen, so it needs to be optimized. Let's see if we can check how those houses are being made. Right from the start I see that it's done on different modules. So we can see that there is one which is with the two windows, there is one which is this triangle piece, then we have the roof pieces, the columns, and inside we can see that there is this plank modules, and those for the they are exactly the same, so those and the ones here to make these walls, they're also separated. This fur looks very nice. The way that I think that they did this is they actually have the model, and then on top they have these 2 or 3 alphas that are on top of each other, so it creates this fuzzy looking texture on top. It's an expensive asset, but it doesn't show in many places, so I think it's worth using something like that. Here, so the one that is on the top, and then they have this one which is for the walls, which has these 3 beams, and this one has only 2, and this one has only 1. So maybe actually those planks, they are just a separate module, and these beams which are on the underneath or on the backside, they are separate. Yeah, here we can see that they only have those horizontal planks. We can see the same emissive effect in the texture of in the material of the trees. Again, the same technique, they are just using some pulsing for the emissive channel so that it goes from 0 to 1. Once again we can see how they are reusing the same environments, just changing the light setup, changing the mood. They have a good way of guiding the player through the space. I would say that at some places it's a little bit way too obvious, maybe they could have turned it down a little bit, but in general their visual guidance are pretty good. Here the same elements for making the buildings. Having modules makes it very easy to build very huge environments very easily, and we can see here one new element. They still continue the same trend, little by little adding new elements so that it feels that there is a progression. Here we can see some special element, probably we'll have some interaction with it. Again, the same white paint for an interactable object. Yeah, there it is, exactly the same element that we saw a little bit earlier. But is it from this side? Maybe it's from outside. Yeah, I think it's from outside. As an idea for one of the next tutorials, I'm thinking to make set like one texture set, and also we can make some modules for creating such buildings and such houses. Give me your thoughts in the comments, please. Do you think that this is a good idea, or you would like also to see some other elements from Hellblade series, and for me to make a tutorial how you can model and make such textures and everything. I think it will be a very good example to show how with not a lot of textures and also with a little bit creativity in terms of what modules and what elements you're creating, you can create a pretty good environment and you can build a quite good set so that you can actually make a whole level and quite a lot of gameplay. We can see on Thank you for joining me today. I hope that I'll see you next time.